For today's workout, you're going to need a mat, you're going to need a tote bag, and you're also going to need books to put in that tote bag. So I've got 2 cookbooks in mind. You're welcome to put academic books, you're welcome to put 3 or 4 cookbooks, whatever you want. What we're going to be using it for is we're going to be using it for weighted kickbacks, goblet squats, and tricep kickbacks. So at any point in time, you can remove books from your tote bag. But essentially what the tote bag does is it allows us to put as much weight as we want and then be able to hold on to it with either 1 or 2 hands. So yeah, and also you don't have to use the tote bag if you don't have one nearby, but it makes it easier to hold multiple books at the same time. So once you've got your tote bag and you're ready, go ahead and lay out your mat as well. Make sure that it's not folded anywhere, and we'll go ahead and start. As always, if you have any questions, comments, if you have any injuries, if anything feels off today, please let me know in the chat. That way that I can give you different modifications as we go along. We've got 4 sections today. The difference between today's creative strength training and the creative strength trainings of previous weeks is that we're going to be doing a little bit of cardio in there. That's just to keep our heart rate up. Of course, there's going to be different options. So if you're breathing heavy going into it, don't do something too strenuous. Stick to a lower intensity option. I'm going to open up our blinds a little bit more. And go ahead and start standing either on your mat or off your mat, arms in a T, small circles forward. So we're going to start with our typical warm-up today, getting that body moving, and then from there, we'll do a little bit of a jog before hopping into our strength training. Palms up, switch direction. All right, awesome. Keep those arms up, now cross them in front of your chest, alternating which is on top. Five more seconds. And relax. Take one arm up overhead, opposite leg, meet fingers to toes. Opposite arm can just be wherever you want it to be. It can be on your hip, it can be out for balance. Doesn't really matter. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch. Arm up, leg up. Fingers to toes. We're stretching out that hip and that shoulder at the same time. Start to be aware of your breathing as well. Take a couple deep breaths in and out as you keep moving. Last one. All right, go back to the original side. This time we're going to go out. So an outer thigh, and you're just raising that arm to shoulder height. If you want a balance challenge, try not to let that leg touch the ground. Let it just hover before taking it back up again. 1 more, and switch. Standing up nice and tall. There's a slight bend in your knee. And relax. All right, before we get started, we're gonna do about 45 minutes of jogging. This is our first cardio-based segment. So you've got 45 minutes. We're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. You can find a light jog, or you can just march it out, raising those knees. As you're jogging or marching, just shake out those hands. Again, 45 seconds. Shoulders are down and back, roll them up a few times. 20 more seconds. Keep it going. And we'll have a little cardio interval like this between each of our strength training sections. And you've got 4 of those total. 3, 2, and 1, relax. All right, so You're gonna alternate between goblet squats with your book bag and military grip rows. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab your book bag with your 2 books. We start with goblet squats. So hold on to the bottom of those handles or onto the tote bag, whichever is nearest to you. Bring it up close to your chest, elbows are down, shoulders are down and back. Feet are wider than hip width distance apart, wider than shoulder distance apart. Toes are pointed out just slightly. All you're gonna do is sit back like you're sitting into a chair. Elbows come close to those knees, but not quite. And make sure that your knees are outside of your elbows. Stand back up, push through those heels. Again, as you come back, hips go far back, and then hips come forward. You're gonna have 10 of them. You ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. Take it at your own pace. 4, 5, you're halfway there. 3, 2, and 1. All right. This time, I want you to have your hand go through the loopholes of that tote bag, and then reach down and grab it, and you can twist it around if you want. But for this military row, so military rows, all it means is you're at 90 degrees. So this is a military press. Regular row, that elbow stays close. Military row, I want you to open that elbow up. Palm is facing your body, and you row it up. If you have any back pain at all, just take a hand to a wall or a table to help you. So one hand is on our hip, other hand is holding that bag. All you're gonna do is row it up. Imagine you're bringing it up to your armpit and back down. Row it up, back down, up and down. Once again, we have 10 here, we're 3 down. Pull that belly button in. As you come up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. In 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Once again, hand goes through. We start hinge forward. Again, if you have any lower back pain, grab a wall or a table. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Elbows nice and high. Palm is facing your shin. Pull that belly button in. That's 5, we're halfway there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. You go back to our goblet squats, hold on to that tote bag. 3, 2, and 1. Sit low. Take it at your own pace, 10 of them. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, back to those rows. Place your hand through the handles, grab onto that tote bag, palm is facing your body, hinge forward, row it up. Squeeze that shoulder blade, shoulders are down and back. Pull that belly button in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch. Get ready. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Pull that belly button in. 2, and 1. Relax. All right. First round down, what we got is another cardio segment. You've got high knees. Watch out for anything on the ground. I'm going to move my mat. All you want to do is bring those knees up. Lower intensity, just stay here. You can also add opposite arms for somewhere in the middle, or you can jog it out. 45 seconds. Oh, where's my phone? Starts in 3, 2, and 1. High knees. Bring up. Now, if you're walking it out, still keep those knees coming all the way up. Breathe out of your mouth. 15 seconds down. See if you can pick up that pace. 20 seconds. Keep it up, almost there. 10 seconds. And 5, 2, and 1. Relax. Nice side step as you grab some water. Second section is coming up. All right. Grab some water as I explain the next one. You're gonna have that toe bag, and this time I want you to lace it through one of your legs. Now be careful. If you don't want to use the toe bag for this, you don't have to. It's a kick back. So you can use the table or the wall for stability as you lace that bag up and over your ankle. Make sure that it's resting on something like a sock. All I want you to do is kick that leg back straight. Make sure that your hip bone is parallel to the ground. And then all we're gonna do is just raise and lower with that leg back. Raise and lower. Make sure that standing knee is slightly bent. I'll give you guys a couple seconds to get here. We do 10 on each side. And we'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Raise it up, back down, up. Try not to let it drop on the ground. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax, switch. Okay. Again, make sure you're holding on to a wall or a table for stability. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Hips are parallel to the ground. 3, 4, 5. Try to keep it from moving all over the place. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax. Now the important thing there is to also keep your body nice and straight in a line, so bringing that belly button in so you don't feel any lower back pain. Okay, next one is a tricep extension. So you're gonna do the same thing we did with that military row. This time though, we're using our tricep. So you don't even need to wrap your hand around this time. You're gonna just bring your palm and put the handles right on your palm. Then you're gonna take your palm and have it facing up behind you. Hinge forward, bend through the elbow, and then straighten. Try to keep your elbow in the same spot in space. It's okay if it's further from your body than normal. Make room for that tote bag. 4, slow and controlled, 5, 6, squeeze that tricep as you straighten. 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead and switch. Palm in. Now if you felt like it was wobbling around quite a bit, you can reach down and grab it more. Just make sure that that palm is facing up. Get ready, 3, 2, and 1. Five, 4, 3, keep that elbow in the same spot in space. 2, and 1, relax. All right, we go back to those kickbacks. Grab your table, grab your wall, lace your foot through. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Raise and lower. Pull that belly button in. Hips are parallel to the ground. 7, 8, 9, and 10. I feel like one of my legs is more stable than the other, but that's okay. We're not built even on both sides. Okay, get ready for that other side. Standing leg has a slight bend in it. 3, 2, and 1. 4, 5, 6. Try to keep that leg straight. 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Oh, back to those tricep extensions. We're almost done with this section. Palm is up, or wrap that arm around, but make sure that palm is facing up as you push away. Oh, if you twist it, it'll just unravel. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Bend through the elbow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Go ahead, switch. This is our last bent over exercise for the day, don't worry. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Control it as much as possible. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. All right, cardio. We've got jacks. So jumping jacks, you can either do one side at a time, lower intensity option, or jack it out, bringing those arms up, crossing them on top of your head. So 45 seconds starts in 3, 2, and 1. Choose your option. Breathing. And you can always switch between options if you want. If you can see yourself in a mirror or in your camera, make sure those toes are pointing forward. You're over halfway there, 20 seconds. Keep it nice and big. Feet go wide, arms go wide. 10 seconds. In 5, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Shake it out, find a nice light step touch. Okay, now for the next one, we're gonna take our books out of our tote bag for chest flies. We don't need your tote bag anymore. We're gonna slowly take it down to the floor, but because we just did cardio, I want you to watch the demo first, standing, and then join me on the ground. I'm gonna bring this camera down too. It's hard to get a good view of everything. Okay, chest flies alternated with raised hip bridges. You're gonna take your books. For the chest fly, all you're gonna do is open and close with your books. So make sure you've got a good grip on them. You're gonna just lay back. I'm gonna move this. Okay, now you can probably see me better. For your chest flies, you're grabbing both books. Slight bend in the elbow, you're opening up and closing. Now we're gonna do what's called positives. That means we make it longer on the way where we're flexing. So you're coming out, take it at your own pace, but as you come up, this is where we're gonna take our time. Push that lower back into the mat and slowly, slowly, slowly come up. Back out, slowly, slowly, slowly come up. That's 2. Go ahead and join me whenever you're ready. Slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Slowly, slowly, slowly. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Awesome. All right, this time I want you to hold it at halfway. Because there's no way we have enough weight to make this difficult, go ahead and pulse it at halfway. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way up and relax. Now take those books between, let's see. Now you have options here. We're gonna do hip bridges. You can either bring them between your knees for an inner thigh work, or you can leave them on the side, just regular work. So knees with it between or on the side, up to you. Go ahead, raise those hips.
Now, if you don't have the books, I want you to work on your outer thighs. So open out and back in and down. So if your inner thighs is up, squeeze and down. If your outer thighs is up, out, and down. We'll do 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Grab your books for those chest flies again. We do 10 positives, that means we come up slow, and then 8 pulses. All right, come up slow, and down. Up slow, and back down. Up slow, and back down. That's 4. Up slow, and back down. Up slow, and back down. 3 left, up slow, and back down. On the last 2, really grip those books. And back down, up slow, grip, 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 grip. And back down. All right, hold it halfway and pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up and relax. All right, hip bridges, inner or outer thighs. If you want to switch between them, you can. So if you did outer thighs last time, maybe try inner thighs and vice versa. Ready? 3, 2, and 1. Take it up, either squeeze or go out and come back down. Up, squeeze, down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, cardio portion. We have mountain climbers. So hands are on your mat, feet are on the ground. You might want to move your mat. All right, hands are on our mat underneath our shoulders. Come into your plank. So feet are straight, shoulders are down and back, belly button's pulled in. Bring those knees into your chest. Toes don't touch the ground when the knee is in the chest. Switch. Now, you can pick up your speed so long as you avoid raising your hips. Shoulders stay right over those wrists. 45 seconds. Starts in 3, 2, and 1. Find those mountain climbers. Lower intensity option, hold that plank, drop a knee. $15 seconds down, 30 to go, you got this. Keep breathing. Over halfway there, 20 seconds. You got it, keep going. 10. 4, 3, 2, relax. All right, 1 section left, and then we're done. For this last section, you've got 2 things on the ground again. First one is a plank. We're gonna raise a hand, and then a foot, and then a hand, and then a foot. And then we're gonna finish with hollow hold body tucks. So, for your plank, either hands or forearms. Legs are back. You're gonna raise your right hand. Lower back down. Raise your, oh, there's a table in the way. Raise your right leg, lower back down. Raise your left hand, back down. Left leg, back down. That's 1. Now, we only have to do 5 of them. So, arms come onto your hands. Shoulders stack over your wrist. Get ready. Right arm, back down. Right leg, back down. Left arm, left leg. Right, right, left, left. That's legs, 2, 3 more. Right, right, left, left, 2 more. Right, right, left, last one. Left and left. Relax. Lay down on your mat. We're gonna have hollow hold tucks. So, hollow hold, your back is pressed into that mat, knees are over your hips. For the tuck, you're gonna pull everything in and then slowly open everything out. The thing about these tucks though, is that I want you to make sure that your lower back stays on the mat the whole time. So, lower back is on the mat, tuck it in, and then slowly open it out. Start with your legs, and then add your arms, lower back squeezes in, and then exhale, come back in. We do that 10 times. Open up nice and slow for 1, 2, 3, back in. 1, 2, 3, back in. 1, 2, 3, back in. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, back in. 1, 2, 3, back in. 1, 2, 3, back in. 4 more. Two more. Last one, elongate it. Hold it. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. All right. One more time with those planks, and then we finish with these hollow holds and stretch. Okay, hands are underneath your shoulders. Get ready. Now, if you find your lower back dropping, any lower back pain, take it on your legs. So you'll just raise up your arm, raise up your leg, raise up your arm, raise up your leg. You'll still get a workout from this. It still works your core to keep everything stable as you raise your limbs. You can also stay with the plank form. Totally up to you. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Right arm, right leg. Left arm, left leg. Right arm, right leg. Left arm, left leg. 2 down. Two more. Last one. Keep it up high. Up high. Up high. Awesome. Slowly come down to the mat. Hollow hold tucks, 10 of them, and then you are done. Bring those knees into your chest. Exhale all of your air. And slowly open for 1, 2, 3. Back in. 1, 2, 3. Back in. Lower back is pushed into the ground. Open. 2, 3. Back in. That's 4. 3, 2. Last one, hold it out for 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Whew. Have those knees in and rock side to side. Awesome job. You made it. You're just gonna stretch a few times and then you are done. Take those arms into a T. Slowly lower those legs to the right and look to the left. Deep breath in and out. Make sure both shoulders are on that mat. Slowly bring those knees back in and switch. Slowly bring those knees back in. Let that lower leg come down to the ground. Stretch the right leg up. Intertwine fingers behind that calf or your hamstring, but not behind your knee. Keep taking deep breaths in and out. Might flex that foot. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, try to pull it just a little bit closer. Take that ankle, cross it over your opposite knee, intertwine fingers behind that leg, and pull it in. Now
As always, if you have comments, questions, please feel free to drop them in the chat. Also, please let me know what you think about the cardio segments. If you didn't like those at all, you just want to keep the strength training, let me know. And go ahead, switch. Left leg comes up. Intertwine fingers behind calf or hamstring and pull it close. Point and flex that foot. Take that ankle, cross it over your opposite knee. Part of the reason I did cardio segments today was because we did a lot of single leg or single arm work. And so just to keep that heart rate up, I had us doing those cardio segments. And relax. Go ahead, flip over onto your stomach. Once you're on your stomach, reach back for one of your heels and pull it in. Use your opposite arm as your forearm as a headrest. Push that hip bone into the ground. Keep breathing. Go ahead, switch. Oh, my cat's in front of the camera. Just ignore her. Oh, no, Susie. Hip bone pushes into the ground. Awesome. All right, let's come into a cobra. Take those hands, place them by your shoulders. Push up like you're coming up, but look in front of you rather than up towards the sky. Deep breath in, pull those shoulders down and back. And then exhale, push through your hands to child's pose. Knees open up a little bit wider, butt comes back on your heels. Chest is kind of shimmying down towards the ground. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, because we worked our shoulders today quite a bit for our planks, for our military rows, slowly come back up about halfway. Take your right hand and then thread it between your opposite arm and that knee, and slowly bring that shoulder down to the ground. Rest your head on that side, and see if you can look towards your fingers, towards your elbow, your opposite elbow, and then towards that opposite shoulder. The further you look, the more you'll be able to twist and feel it in that upper back. Slowly come back up and switch. Start by looking at your fingers, and then looking at your opposite elbow, and then your opposite shoulder. Deep breath in and out. And relax. Sit back on your feet. Give yourself a big hug. Exhale all of your air. And then open up chest to the sky. And then take those hands, those fingers, intertwine them behind your back. We did quite a bit of chest as well. Shoulders are down or back. Reach those knuckles down for the ground as you look up. And relax. One more hug and a breath, and then we'll go. Hug yourself, give yourself a big hug, chin to your chest. Exhale all of your air. And then open up, chest to the sky. Awesome job today. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. It is Thursday. I can't believe how fast this week has gone by. If you have any comments, questions, things you liked, things you didn't, just let me know. And otherwise, have a wonderful weekend. Hope to see you.